Time markers. Due to the intrinsic temporal nature of EEG, we need to refer to specific time positions very often, hence the time markers. First of all, Cartool internally differentiates between three different types of time markers, namely triggers, markers, and events. Triggers are generated by the stimulation program, recorded by the recording machine, and stored within the EEG file. Triggers code the time events related to the running experiment, for example each time a checkerboard reverts on screen. Cartool will always treat triggers as read-only, and will not modify nor delete them ever. Markers are created by Cartool, and can be freely edited or deleted by the user. They are stored in MRK text files, which makes them easy to inspect, edit, or even generate by any third-party program. Events are a specialized type of triggers which don't relate to the experiment itself, but are rather used to control the recording machine. For example, starting a new session, or launching the recording. Let's review the most important commands and actions related to markers. Pressing Tab or this button will jump to the next visible marker. Shift Tab or this button will jump to the previous visible marker. This button shows or hides all markers at once. You can restrict the types of markers currently displayed in the Display sub-menu. Just set any combinations of triggers, markers, and events. You can refine even further the markers on display through the Filtering Display sub-menu. Provide a simple string, or better, a regular expression. This will help a lot decluttering the display. Add, or keyboard M, or this button, will add a marker at current time position. This will pop out a list of known marker names, just pick one of those. Use Manage the list of marker names to edit this list. Add quick markers, or Control plus any number from 1 to 9, will do a quick marker insert. Upon first call, Cartool will ask you for some marker name. And on subsequent calls, it will directly insert the corresponding marker. Delete markers within cursor range, or delete key, will delete all markers fully embedded within current time cursor. Delete markers by name will ask either for an exact string to be deleted, for example marker, or it can be a partial name with an asterisk, for example quick and asterisk, which will delete markers quick 1 and quick 2 altogether. Finally, you can also delete all markers at once. Search for marker, or Control F, will initiate the search. Then provide a simple string, or better, a regular expression. Then you can go to the next occurrence with F3 key, or previous occurrence with Shift F3 key. Overwrite marker names, or Control R, will forcefully rename any markers fully embedded in the current time range. Replace substrings names will replace any substring by another one. It will operate either in the current extended time cursor or on the whole time range. Regex name substitution will search for a given regular expression pattern, then substitute any match by using another regular expression. This is some power user method to edit marker names, but you need to get used to regular expression first. Scanning tracks to generate markers will open a dialog, offering different methods to generate new markers according to some track's properties. Main methods are periods of stability, extrema, and thresholds, which can be run on any track. Scanning for bad epochs is used to mark epochs that look suspicious. It uses a mix of different statistical heuristics. Review the results after the scan and delete the epochs that seem dubious. Duplicate triggers into markers will copy all recording triggers into markers. Remember that triggers cannot be edited, so if you need to adjust them for some reasons, duplicate them beforehand. Import markers from another file allows you to add markers from another file. Even better, you can simply drag and drop the marker file into the EEG window to achieve the same results. You can manually review or edit the markers generated by Cartool. They are stored in a file which name is the EEG file plus the MRK extension. You can generate markers with your own scripts. If so, make sure that the markers are sorted in time, and that each of them has 3 fields, starting and ending time frame, and a name between double quotes. Finally, a word of caution. By design, markers are automatically written to file after each operation. As no undo method is currently available, pay attention before performing any destructive operation. Or even better, make a copy of the MRK file beforehand in case of doubts.